Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's YouTube video, I'm going to be giving you guys 10 Netflix TV show recommendations that you can watch in the summer and binge watch because you don't have a life and you're bored. No, I'm just kidding. But if you are bored and you want to watch something, watch this video and I will give you 10 recommendations. Let's go. Oops, that's recording. Okay guys, so the first TV show recommendation on Netflix is Anne with an E. This show is so good. And it's about this like orphan redhead girl that kind of just explores her life. She gets put into this like family and she goes to this school and she does like all these crazy things. She's very, very like different, I guess. Like she's not like not normal. Like she's normal, but she's like, well, normal is not a word. Okay, she's like, I don't know, but she's very like quirky, I think is like a good word to describe her. And I like that about her. And there's kind of an enemies to lovers a little bit kind of trope because there's this guy, he's really fine. Yeah, and they kind of have a little bit of a relationship, a little bit. So that's the first show. Okay guys, the next show is My Life with the Walter Boys. This show I just watched actually, and it's so good. I binge watched it in both seasons in like 4 days. So that's 20 episodes in 4 days. As you can tell, I don't have a life. Anyways, basically it's about this girl whose parents die and her sister dies, like all her family dies. Her mom used to be best friends with this girl who has a family of like 11 or something like that. It's all boys. There's like one daughter, and she basically, the main girl, moves in with them because the mom put that in the will or whatever. And so she basically lives with these boys. There's a love triangle. Team cool. There's also other romance in the show with other characters, and it's a really good show. There's a lot of crazy plot twists and stuff. Okay, not really, but like kind of. The end of season 2 is a crazy plot twist. So go watch the show and get to the end of season 2 and you will see what I'm talking about. In season 3, the new season of the show is coming out in August 6th, which is really soon. So you can binge watch it in like August 1st, and then August 6th you can watch season 3. So I really recommend the show. It's really, really good though. Guys, the next show, this is my favorite show of all time. Genuinely, I love the show. And yeah, it's called All American. I feel like, okay, it used to be a popular show, I think. But whenever I started watching it, it was last summer. And it wasn't popular back then because it was popular when it first came out. Apparently, it was like 18 weeks in top 10 on Netflix. Like, I don't know what year that was, but it is such a good show though. It's basically about this guy who is like living in the ghetto kind of area, and this coach guy sees him and he's like, I want you to come to, I think LA. I'm not 100% sure. I watched it like last year. It's my favorite show, but I think California, right? LA. I don't know, but like a bougie area. And he like tells him to move in with him, and he basically because he's like a really like skilled football player. American football, if you're like from Europe or whatever. Yeah, so he's like really good at American football, and this coach sees him and he's like, I want you to come and play. That sounds sus, but you know what I'm saying. And so he comes, he lives at his house, and then the coach has like a daughter and a son, and there's some drama at the beginning, and then there's some romance, then there's like, it's such a good show. The first season, my jaw would genuinely drop every episode. Like I would physically be like after every episode because it was like crazy things would happen, because it's kind of like a gang, there's like a gang kind of vibes in it at the beginning. Season 1, maybe season 2, but after that it's kind of like not really anymore presence of that. But it's my favorite show ever. Nobody knows that it exists. I feel like that people that I know in real life, I feel like nobody knows that this show exists, but it's such a good show, and I'm so glad I found it last year because I like am obsessed with it. So go watch it. Free promo type. Say. Okay guys, I think we're on the fourth show is Never Have I Ever. This show finale was a while ago, like 2 years ago I think, but I love this show so much. I think I'm I think I'm gonna rewatch it soon because it's so freaking good. Like, it's so good. It's basically about this Indian girl who, she got paralyzed, right? Yeah, she got like paralyzed, and then she has a crush on this guy, and then she gets unparalyzed. It's so weird. Anyways, basically her dad died, her life was kind of ruined, and she's basically this girl who wants to get into Princeton, and she has this academic rival and this hot guy that she has a crush on. And so it's a love triangle. The person that she ends up with in the end of the season, I did not want her to end up with, so I'm a little bit sad about that, but we're just gonna pretend she ended up with the other guy. Anyways, but it's a really good show. This girl is like, if you're Indian, you know, you might relate to it a little bit, but she's like, has an Indian mom, an Indian cousin, and she basically just like is living her life, but she's crazy, and it's really funny. It's a really good show, and I'm really bad at explaining these shows, but I promise the shows that I'm recommending, I'm like a strict recommender. So like, trust me when I say these shows are good, these shows are good. Go watch them. I promise my explanations are just so bad, but go watch them, please. Okay guys, next show is Off Campus. Honestly, everybody's probably watched the show. It's been super popular, but I watched it whenever it came out. I watched it 3 times now, okay? I watched the first time when it came out. This was literally during finals, so I should have been studying, and I was watching this show, which was so bad of me, but I did good on all my finals except one of them, but there was another reason why I didn't do good on that, not because I was watching this show. So I watched it then my cousin came over to my house, and me and my cousin watched it together, and it was super good. And then I went to my friend's house recently, and I was like, oh my god, you haven't seen Off Campus, like, I need to show it to you. So we only watched like 2 episodes at her house, but still. So I watched it legitimately 3 times now. It's such a good show. I read the books. Basically, it's about this girl and this guy. This guy is like the famous, most hot, popular hockey player. This girl is like a nerd, not really a nerd, but like kinda. She's like really smart, and he's like, please tutor me for this class. If I fail, I'm not gonna be able to play hockey. She's like, she has a crush on this other guy, and she's like, okay, if I'm dating you, then the other guy will like me, which is kind of like stupid, but whatever. And so they fake date, and then obviously you know what happens. So it's really, really good. It's a 4-book series, but there's also spin-offs. So yeah, I've read all the spin-offs and the 4 books. The only book I haven't read is like The Legacy, but yeah. So, oh, slay. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Guys, I did not pre-plan any of these shows. I'm kind of coming up with them on the spot, because these are just gonna be like goated, all like greatest of all time shows, basically, that are just coming to my head. So the next one is Bridgerton. It's about, okay, honestly skip season 1 though, but like you have to have season 1 for some context. Season 2, watch season 2, okay? Season 2 and season 4. Skip season 3, I promise. Season 2, season 4. And honestly, just skip to the parts of the romance, because, oh my god. It's basically about these like English people. They're like royalty, or they're not royalty, but they're like nobility kind of, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, the queen picks like a diamond each season, and it's like this one girl, and just romance. And like there's 8 Bridgertons. That's why it's called the Bridgertons, and each season is about one of the Bridgertons. There's only 4 out right now, but there's gonna be 4 more seasons coming out in probably the next like 8 years. So season 2 is Enemies to Lovers. And I love Enemies to Lovers. Season 1 was like fake dating, I guess. It was a good season, except for like something happened at the end of the season that was like not okay, but yeah. And then season 2, Enemies to Lovers. Okay, season 2 is a little bit bad. You have to get past this, but basically there's an older sister, a younger sister, and the guy. The guy's a Bridgerton. He's like the hottest Bridgerton. It's Anthony. His real name is Jonathan Bailey. If you know him from Wicked, he's so hot. Oh my god. Anyways, he's so hot though. Like, put me Chanel. Go see, huh? Anyways, basically the younger sister gets picked by the queen as the diamond of the season, and the Bridgerton guy is like, I'm just gonna marry whoever is the diamond, and he's like the most eligible bachelor or whatever, so everybody wants him. So these two are trying to get together. They're talking and such. And the older sister does not like him because he said something. Watch the season to know what he said. It wasn't that deep, but like it kind of was, I guess. I don't know. But she doesn't like him, so they're enemies. And then they slowly just become lovers, and I think they literally get together at like episode 7 or 8, which is literally the end of the season. So it's a slow burn, but it's so freaking good. And then season 4 is like, I don't know, forbidden romance, I guess you could say. It's really good though. It's kind of like a Cinderella story. And yeah. Okay guys, the next one is on Amazon Prime, Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah. The show is kind of a staple, I guess. It's essential. Everybody needs to watch it. But it's about this girl who goes to the summer house every year, and there's these two guys. One, she's had a crush on her whole life, and just a random other guy. And then she dates the other random guy, and then there's like a love triangle, and like there's obviously one guy that's the better guy, but yeah, it's really good. I feel like everybody already knows the plot, so I don't even need to like go in there, but look how chopped my nails are. Why are they already like crusting? Okay, this side's good, but this side is not. Anyways, yeah, I think that was 8. I'm not sure. Oops, I probably should be keeping count. Okay, guys, the next one's actually gonna be a movie because this movie is so good. It deserves to be in this video, and it's called White Chicks. If you don't know this movie and you've never seen it before, I genuinely don't know what to tell you, I promise. Like, oh my god, this is the best movie you will ever watch. It's so funny. I don't know if, okay, honestly, my humor, like, it just matches my humor really perfectly, so that's why I like that movie a lot. I don't know if, like, a random person that has, like, the complete opposite humor of me will like this movie, but it's such a funny movie. It's about these two guys that are part of, like, the FBA. That doesn't sound right. Okay, whatever.
No, it's called FBI Trust.
I sound so stupid. I swear I'm not stupid. Okay, anyways. Basically, there's two guys are part of, like, the
FBI.
And they are about to get fired. So they dress up as these two girls because they're basically supposed to be, like, escorting these two girls to their destination. And these two girls, like, throw a tantrum. I don't even remember. But then they disguise as the two girls, and it's, like, so funny. That probably made no sense. Anyways. Okay, you guys. Number 9 is Emily in Paris. And it's about this girl who gets, like, a job in Paris, and she's living in the U.S. her whole life, so she's American, and she gets bullied for being American by these French people. And there's a romance, there's drama, there's so much. Such a good show. I love it. I think there's coming out with one more season, but the first, like, 2 or 3 seasons are the best seasons, in my opinion. So, 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, guys, and the last and final show is Gossip Girl. So, this show, it's about these two girls, Serena and Blair. They do besties better than anyone. But yeah, it's about these two girls, and I don't know, they're kind of just living their life in high school, and there's this gossip page that brings a lot of drama into their lives. There's some romance. Chuck and Blair are like enemies to lovers, and it's a really good romance. Blair's my favorite. Serena, I kind of don't love Serena. Serena's kind of annoying, but they're besties, and it's a drama about them. I don't know. But yeah, and it's a pretty long series too, so that you can binge it. But yeah, guys, that's actually all the TV shows / movies for you. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.